Hey, Healy, are you okay?
Fine.
No, here, take this. You need it.
No, I'm good.
No, it can't make you worse.
Okay.
Hey, kid, catch.
Veterans Day extravaganza game between the unconventional warfare team and the trigger happy.
The very same.
So we've got a lot of involvement here today too, Lana, with the Huntsville Havoc. Their mascots are here, several of their players, and now we have the lineup introduction.
Yes, Guy Schaefer, I should take a minute to explain to the fans at home, this is not our traditional broadcast. In fact, this is something very near and dear to our hearts. It is a charity game. Both teams are filled with both veterans as well as hockey players. And these guys are going to be facing off for a charity event to raise money for a very important foundation.
Yes. It's a really great event, and I think it's our first one. Oh, this guy just tripped coming out onto the ice there.
Guy Schaefer, this is going to be an interesting night already.
Look at old young Nate Harvard getting up front close and personal in that camera. That kid's amazing. Oh, we forgot to turn on the camera, that's why.
Well, you know, turning on the camera is only half as important as just going live whenever we feel like it.
So, a couple of the guys that we have broadcast in the past few seasons, John Fark, captain of the Flamingos, is playing. He is a veteran. It'd be good to see him on the ice.
We've got Steve Lavoski.
Big Stan, yeah.
Big Stan.
Stan Lazowski.
Big Stan.
A colonel from the Army, 21 years service, number 45, Tom Petrini.
Oh, wow. 21-year service, guy. That is a long time.
Yes, it is. Longer than any relationship I've ever had, sadly.
Light years beyond me.
Unless you're counting a relationship with ice cream, I've got that one in the bag.
Hey, and that's something that'll be true to you for as long as you live.
60 years and counting. All right, I'm not sure what team this is. I think this might be Trigger Happy.
I think it is Trigger Happy.
17, Mike Gonzalez.
Oh, Mike Gonzalez. We know Big Mikey.
Oh, we do.
He's from that. Hey, what team is Gonzalez from again? Oh, we just did him the other night. Do you remember who Gonzalez plays for?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are full of pertinent information. We do our research. We fact check. We are here to bring you only the most rock-solid truths when it comes to broadcasting hockey. And we are unfamiliar with what man or person that is and what team he plays for.
All I can tell you, Lannon, if it's not having to do with some flavor of candy, we're not going to know much about it.
It's very true. It's
hockey
very true.
Included, sadly.
Guy Schaefer, I'm a flavor man. Okay, I've said that from the very beginning.
Yep,
I'm all about the flavor.
5-year service for the Marine Corps, number 2, Nathan Linland.
Yep, like these guys, this is the unconventional warfare team, and a couple of these guys look like they know how to skate.
Very true. Guy, almost every branch of the armed services represented out here tonight except for Space Force. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. There's a conspiracy theory there. I'm telling you, we need to investigate that.
We do. I don't believe that we went to the moon. Side statement, but I don't believe so.
Well, I can't totally disagree with that because I've been to the studio where it was filmed.
Wow.
I mean, shot.
Yes.
So I think is that Big Mike Hall over there, the goalie we thought was 75 years old? No, it's a different guy.
No, it's a different 75-year-old man, but they do kind of look the same when they get up there and
look the same. Oh, man, how many goalies do these guys have? 2 goalies per team. That'll be good. Now, also, Landon, for our folks at home that are following, you're going to have opportunities to donate to this wonderful cause, supporting veteran affairs here locally here in Huntsville. But you're also going to be able to interact with our YouTube channel and do some chit-chatting. I wanted to also let everybody know that we're running a skeletal crew here today, but it's our A-listers. Big Kelby Starchman's on the camera down there. He's precipitously hanging over a ledge there. Of course, Landon, myself, our technical director, Nate Harbour, and the effervescent Jacob Murphy is here today as well.
As effervescent as he ever has been. That kid's like a nice bottle of cologne.
It's like drinking a bottle of fizzy pop.
My goodness, it's like your favorite flavor of seltzer water.
And I don't know what that is, but I think it's just seltzer water.
Yeah, probably.
Well, they just introduced Steve Dermer, Landon, number 64, 33 years service in the military, and Steve is the man who organized this entire event. And now we ask you to remove your hats. Please stand at attention as we start. Space Force
JROTC.
Landon, you called it. This is the color guard presentation, presenting the flags. And there you have it, folks. A beautiful rendition of the Star Spangled Banner performed for us today at our big first ever Veterans Day Hockey Extravaganza. It's the Trigger Happy in the lighter gray and the unconventional Warriors in the dark gray.
Guy Schaefer, a whole lot of support here for our veterans, a whole lot of support here for both sides. This is going to be a good game.
Yeah, it really is. We talked with Steve Smith earlier in the day, and we'll add that to the broadcast later, but he is the owner and founder of Valley and the sole sponsor of the tournament. Wonderful gentleman, and we may be actually having his grandson join us on the broadcast here a little bit later, Eli.
Well, I am very excited about that. I had a beautiful interview with him earlier today. I believe you guys might see that during one of the breaks here, but welcome any young child that'd be willing to come and do that. They are still giving their thanks to the variety of organizations as well as various participants that have made this thing possible. It is a beautiful, beautiful time. We can come together and thank all of our service members that really protect the freedoms that we have. Freedom is never free, and it's a beautiful reminder today, as always, that America the Beautiful is a strong and beautiful nation, and we are here to celebrate that, as well as celebrate our veterans in the armed services. This is going to be a beautiful game between No. My technical director was trying to goat me into saying something, and I refuse as of yet. We're going to keep this a clean broadcast. He was trying to get me to say swear words, and I won't do it. Both of these teams hungry for some action. Tonight, the trigger happy, the unconventional warfare. Which team will succeed? Which team will come out victorious in tonight's charity game? Only time will tell, Guy, but I gotta tell you, I've got my eye on the unconventional warfare.
It's funny you should mention that because that's exactly how I was feeling.
Yeah, I've just got to say, their team looks more intimidating. They look like they're more apt out for violence tonight, which is what you want to see from hockey players.
And some former snipers.
Yes, I'm sure that there's a couple out there, both on the ice and off the ice. And Guy, I want to say, it's going to be very interesting to see which team is which and how difficult this game is to call, because every single player has camo.
Yes.
So I am finding it very difficult to see even a single player out there.
It's blending into the ice, everything.
Yeah, and who knew that they would actually make the ice camo as well? That's what I'm confused about.
I will say one thing. Our friend John Farr from the Flamingos is on the Trigger Happy team, so I have a soft spot for them. I'm hoping they do well.
Yep.
But we'll have to see.
Well,
So I'm not sure if our audio is picking up any of the guys talking. I suspect it's not. That's why we're kind of talking over things here. But listen, we have great involvement from the local pro hockey team, the Huntsville Havoc. A couple of the goalies are here. They're referees. And then a couple other ones are in the back. They're going to be coaches for each of the teams today, which will be kind of cool.
and I believe a couple of the coaching staff from the Havoc are going to be playing goalie.
Yes. So here's what I like about the way the kid with the shin pads on the outside is dressed over there. He's just a regular guy who plays goal. He's not sure how to dress in regular hockey equipment. It's a miracle that he even showed up, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, in the locker room, I heard talks of a couple of the refs showing up without any shin protection at all, to which they said, "What do you mean? I thought I would be safe out here."
Well.
So a quick surprise from them.
All right.
Definitely an eye-opening experience.
Big applause for our last speaker.
Great calls and a great weekend with us on here today.
And I'll tell you this, Landon, those Havoc guys, they play some serious hockey, so hopefully
They really
they'll be able to keep up with all these guys. Now, here comes Steve Smith, who literally just started skating a few years ago, and he's going to do the official puck drop here to get our festivities underway today.
Very true. And Guy, if he would follow our how-to videos, I think he would quickly find himself one of the more athletic members on the ice.
And there they go. Big face-off by Mr. Steve Smith.
More of a ceremonial face-off than an actual face-off, but we'd love to see it here.
And so our Huntsville Havoc, I think it's a he and her mascot. I'm not sure what kind of an animal that is. It looks kind of like a cross between Tony the Tiger and maybe a feral fox or something.
Yeah, I believe that's the old wild dingo, and I'm not as sure what connection they have to the Huntsville Havoc, but I love to see it.
Dingo ate my baby.
That is something that they say, and I believe that's very offensive if we're from Australia, but we're not, so we get to say it.
We're allowed to say it.
We are
Well,
allowed.
folks, they've started the warm-ups. The down to our right here are the Trigger Happy in the lighter gray camos, and then down to our left at the far end of the rink is the
Unconventional warfare. Unconventional warfare in the darker camo will make this game very easy to call.
You know, just knowing that they were okay to go with the term unconventional kind of scares me a little, because I have a feeling these guys have done some things they can't tell the public.
Oh, no, I think you're 100% correct. I think these guys are about to play a very unconventional game of ice hockey as well. I believe there's going to be some carryover there.
Well, watching the guys skate around, just a reminder to the folks at home, we've got women on, I think on both teams, but I know for sure on the Trigger Happy team, 2 women, Heather and Stephanie, I believe.
Yeah,
oh, look at that down there. The refs are posing for a picture.
Yes, Guy Schaefer, this is a bi-gender game today, and we've got girls on both sides and players that look like girls on both
that's
sides.
good then.
So that's a good thing.
We can check all those boxes, kids.
All those boxes have been checked.
So we're just moments away from the official puck drop. We had the ceremonial puck drop with Mr. Steve Smith, the owner of Valley, and which is, I believe, a missile defense contractor. So you're not just going to walk in there and do something willy-nilly, I'll tell you that. Those boys are serious over there. And goalies now taking a few warm-ups. If these are our actual Havoc goalies, there might not be a whole lot of scoring in this game. Landon, these guys are serious. Oh, look at that. He turned away that warm-up slap shot like it was nothing. Well, I'm starting to see a fairly distinct level of different level and caliber of skills on both of these teams.
I think you're right.
Some of these guys can really skate.
And Guy Schaefer, some of them can't.
Some of them can't spell skate. So
no, which is a sight that we've come accustomed watching the Bandits play for however long that we have.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to take a whistle at Kelby here and see if he'll get one more shot of the crowd, because we're sold out today, Landon.
We are. We have more than the usual 12 that we normally see at the Sun.
He's getting a shot at the audience. That Kelby is on it. He's on it like a bonnet at Easter.
My goodness gracious. He's not putting all of his eggs in one basket.
No, he's not. Big shout out today to our entire crew. Jacob Murphy is down capturing interviews.
Thanks, Jacob.
Kelby, our main camera guy. We love him like nothing else out there. He's always here. Great camera guy. Our technical director and founder, Big Nate Harbor's here. And when I say big, I don't mean that.
I actually do. He's been eating a lot of McDonald's lately, and it shows. I've been meaning to talk to him about it. He's gained a significant amount of weight in a very short amount of time. I would say almost unreasonable.
And yet his hat size has remained the same size since he was like 5 or 6 years old.
Incredible. So. Almost impressive.
Cool.
Impressive if it wasn't so scary.
Had a chance last weekend to participate in the Stream Fest that Kelby Starchman got us involved with, which is, science, technology, entertainment, arts, and math. And we were down there at the, what was the name of that place we were at again? Wasn't the Von Braun? Yeah, the Orion.
Yes, the Orion.
Man, what a facility that place is. Landon, it was unbelievable. Big Rob Healy was there with us. We had a hockey net set up, and we talked to kids about what happens when you put pressure on the shaft of a hockey stick as you make a shot. Talked about force and load and the release. And then we just let the kids go crazy shooting at the net. Rob took a couple pucks right to the throat, but I think he's okay.
That's what you want to see. And Guy Schaefer, you said a lot of science terms there. I know a couple of them. And I think that's great. Always a good opportunity to have kids come out and be involved in that type of program.
Yeah.
So big thanks to Kelby Starchman for hooking that up.
Oh, it was
with the
amazing.
University of Huntsville, Alabama.
Yeah. And Kelby's whole crew and, of course, his boss and stuff really made it a fun day. They had great food trucks. In fact, my favorite one I took a picture of, it was Wiener Von Braun hot dog vendor.
Ooh, and those hot dogs have some cat meat in it.
They had something.
You know that.
Maybe a little heavy water, nuclear reaction.
You got to have at least a little bit of that in there.
Yeah.
Keeps the kids strong.
Yeah. And so we've got a sellout, which is, also part of the fundraising is going to come right from the door and the tickets and stuff. But they've also been selling jerseys. I see a smattering of jerseys up there in the stands, which is great.
They can, and there's going to be a raffle at the end of the game where I believe you can buy the coaches' jerseys.
Yeah, and the referees' jerseys
as well.
I'll tell you something. Thursday night, Rob and I got invited down to the jersey reveal, and the numbers on the back, if you can see, it's a green sort of camo thing on that.
I can see it.
The fabric is actually from military worn outfits from Steve Dermer.
Wow.
He cut out the thing and had the numbers sewn in, so it's pretty cool. They're not just a referee jersey. they're actually going to be a real keepsake as well.
Yes, no, and that's something that any ref would be happy to wear out here on the ice, especially here in Huntsville, Alabama.
Absolutely. All right, our announcer for the local arena here is going to get us started. It looks like we're ready for the official face-off. I'll tell you one thing, Landon. I'm not going to say I want this, but I wouldn't be at all disappointed if a couple of the girls had to duke it out with a guy.
I mean, I want to see a fight at least once. I know this is just for charity, and I don't want anyone to get hurt. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, let someone get hurt.
I want to see a duke it out.
I like violence. It's been since childhood. The psychiatrist said that I have a sadomasochistic personality tendencies, and those are big words and I can't spell them, but what I do know is tonight I want to see some blood.
I don't like violence, but if it happens, I'm all for it.
If it happens,
So,
it happens, guys.
there
If
you
it
go.
happens, it happens.
All right, players have made it back to their benches for the opening face-off and puck drop here at the Huntsville Ice Sports Center. And again, this crowd, these stands are absolutely packed. Everything's been sold, and our starting lines are on the ice, and we're getting ready to go. So
Beer will be drank. Pucks will fly.
That's right.
Camo will meet hard ice. And ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a victor at the end of this game.
And listen, Landon, just remember, we were here broadcasting a game one time when a puck sailed over this very mesh and hit right up here behind us. There's the puck mark right up there.
Yep, it is.
And there's one over there. Yeah, Steve, there 2 pucks came up here. We weren't here, but one hit over there, that black mark, and then one hit over here on this wall here at different times. So got to keep your wits about you.
Yeah, this is a different setup for us than we're normally accustomed to. I think it's going to benefit us since we are going to be right here in the action and with the potential threat of being hit by a puck.
Trigger Happy wins the face-off, and Heather's got along the board. She bounces it back up. She's number 14. That's, I think, maybe one of the only people whose name I actually know. Oh, no, John Farr.
John Farr, and you know Big Stan.
Big Stan's out there. So something that was revealed Thursday night also about the sweater reveal was the numbers.
Oh, we've got an open shot. Oh! With the opening minute dripping by the first 30 seconds.
First shot on goal. That was a Havoc goalie.
Oh, my goodness. You know that it was. That guy moved very slow to react to that puck, which is what you want.
He made his 5-hole into a 10-hole, and that I think anybody could have scored that goal. Good try by the goalie, though. He did go down on the ice and made like he was paying attention.
He did. Trigger Happy told me before the game started that their goal was to give the unconventional warfare an early lead to lure them into a sense of comfortability.
Great tactic.
Advantage.
All right. Here comes puck over to number 61 for the Trigger Happy. Up on the boards. Oh, now here's a little break in there. It looks like, is that John Farr, number 11?
I think it is John Farr. I know those haunches
anyway.
Oh, and he scribbles around.
Farr tries a wrap around, can't jam it in. Back out front, gobbled up by the unconventional Warriors, and here they come back the other way. No, kept in. Farr's got it again. Oh, he tried a little dipsy doodle. What a great idea. Couldn't make it work. Hey, this kid's played some hockey before. Look at this guy go. He's going 100 miles an hour. Off to the left side. Comes out front, shot, rebound.
Ooh, a good shot, too. Bounced right off of the shin pads of the goalie.
Oh, man, the Trigger Happy struggling a little bit to get it out of their own end. Puck bounces up on the boards. Here comes number 28. Man, I don't know who that is, but he skates like Steve Carini.
Oh, my goodness, and we know what that kid can do.
That kid's lightning.
Oh, almost an own goal. Not sure what happened there.
I think there was a whistle. I'm going to say it was offside, but that one guy didn't really hear the whistle. He just kept playing.
The referee, who is dressed like some sort of machine man from the waist down, some sort of robot.
I think that kid's Canadian too, so we got to keep a tab on him.
Oh, Guy Schaefer, we've got the Havoc. The Havoc mascot up here in the stands rallying the fans.
Oh,
cheers like the likes of which we've never heard.
I know, it's getting loud in here. All right, unconventional Warrior down in the corner on the left side, looking for somebody up front. Gets it. No, that was Big Mike. We interviewed Mike.
Yes, that was Mike.
Mike comes all the way from Middle Tennessee to come down and play hockey here, which is not a short drive.
No, told me that he lives in Columbia, I believe.
Not far from where I live.
No, not at all. Unless, of course, you mean that it is.
Here comes the unconventional Warrior. That's broken up at the blue line now. Back the other way for the Trigger Happies. And they lose the puck. Gets dumped in now. The Warriors back up on the boards to Trigger Happy, and they intercept it. And they're going to try and organize and get back down, see if they can get a shot on net.
Guy Schaefer and I have our first correction of the stream. It is the unconventional warfare, not the unconventional warriors.
Oh, yeah. I think I did call them warfare, and then you called them warriors. And I was so trusting, I just went with it.
Well, Guy Schaefer, you can't trust almost anything that I say.
Shot on net, saved by the goalie, and we're going to have a face-off to his right. If you're listening on the radio, and I'm not sure why it would be because we don't broadcast on the radio.
No, we don't. I would have a lot of questions for you.
On the radio dial, we're
how are you
moving
doing
from
that?
the left to the right.
Why are you doing that?
Shot, save, rebound.
Oh, but it's smacked
my
around.
Lord, almost got that jammed in. Good save by the goalie.
Oh, yeah, good save by the goalie and defensive play by number 61.
He was actually paying attention that
Trigger
time,
Happy.
which I kind of like to see that. Oh, here comes Trigger Happy back the other way. Broken up, and now we've got unconventional warfare over the blue line. Shot on the goalie, good stick save. And that guy pounded into the boards, using it as a object to stop his momentum. He said, I'm not going to stop with my skates. I'm going to ram myself into the end boards, and that's what he did.
Ooh, dangerous play by the Trigger Happy with that play right there. But Guy Schaefer, I'm going to take this time to read some comments. We got John Green who says Belvin's for MVP. Jonathan, I got to say, pretty early to make that call, but I like the gusto.
Yeah, good for you, Jonathan.
Killzone says unconventional is a great name for that team. Even their warm-ups meet that criteria.
Puck shot the length of the ice, but it's no icing because the guy could have stopped it and didn't.
Yeah, and also these refs are a little lazy. They're kind of tired of making calls.
Yeah, you can see it written all over their faces.
Oh, I can tell a lazy man when I see one.
Offside there at the blue line now. We're going to have a face-off just outside of the unconventional warfare zone, where we heard some of these guys are trying to plant fake landmines before the game.
Yeah, I've heard that they had trouble digging through the tough exterior of the ice, but I think there are a couple on the ice at some point. So we'll see how that plays. Ooh, you got a man down.
And by landmines, we're talking treats for the kids, so suckers and candies and stuff. Wow, they're banging away at it at the boards there. Shot on net,
Ooh,
just
almost
goes
deflected.
wide. Comes back around on the right wing, back to the point. Oh, 28's not having it. Here comes big John Farr. John Farr up on the boards. Oh, this could be good. This is Gonzalez. Rodriguez. Shot.
Ooh, Gonzalez,
save.
beautiful shot.
I think that's Rodriguez, isn't it? Yeah.
It smells like him too, Guy. I can smell that guy skating all the way across the ice
Our
tonight.
crack crew behind us here spotting things and then making comments like they've never seen hockey before.
Well, Guy Schaefer, you come for the excellent broadcast ability of the Bandits broadcast channel, and this is what you get. A lot of rumors and speculation.
Our research crew is like a real bad stock report. This stock should go up. We're not sure why it's not.
Like my broker always tells me, Guy, this stock has the ability to do two very important things. It can go up and it can go down. And that's about all the information I get.
John Farr trying to get back the other way now for Trigger Happy. Banging away at it in the neutral zone. Neither team can seem to advance it. Oh, John Farr took out Mike with a little bit of a body check there. Oh, that guy should have had a penalty, number 44, attacking a girl like that.
Man, you don't like to see that on the ice, but somebody's got to do it.
That's true. Puck down the other way now. Big Mike from Columbia couldn't receive that pass. Now comes Trigger Happy back the other way. Farr dumps it in. Can't get it too deep. Stays in the slot and shot down the ice. I don't think that's got enough to be icing, but let's see. The ref's got his arm up.
Goalie raises his hand for the call.
He does. That referee, I could see him lip syncing to himself going, hey, I'm going to blow this whistle. I don't care if it's legal or not.
No, these refs have a very blasé-faire attitude about them, and I respect it.
Well, I'll tell you, we got somebody on the sound system today. That's some pretty catchy music. So, as we like to say, it's hip with the kids.
It's hip with the youngsters, the youths, as I call them.
Back to the point.
Oh,
Stephanie, she tries to get a shot on that. Here it comes. Stopped by the unconventional warfare. Now they're out on a 2-on-1
and they've got a man
break.
open.
Here comes a pass.
Cheeky pass, but just
Tipped.
goes behind their player.
Good defensive play by the Trigger Happy defenseman. Now back the other way. Look at this guy. He just turned on the jets and literally nothing happened. He did not increase his speed at all.
No, like a hot tub that doesn't work. The jets were on, but no bubbles were seen.
Tipped into the zone here. Bang back out by Trigger Happy. And it goes back down to their end of the ice for the Warfare. And they're going to try and bring it back and see if they can set something up. And here they come. Here they come.
They're in.
They're not just whistling Dixie this time. They're playing for keeps. Oh, shot out front. Good pickup by the by the Trigger Happy. And now here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is going crazy. Oh, here's a shot on net. Steered away by number 11 of the Unconventional Warfare.
Just my career. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got some comments on the YouTube, the live stream.
Oh, it's
we
a 3-on-1.
We have Riv Rogue that says these guys are moving faster than our invasion of Iraq. And Scott Drimmer says, Steve Drimmer, greatest Apache pilot to ever live, a straight-up legend.
And by Apache pilot, we mean he was in the movies and often played.
An absolute rocket of a shot here in Rocket City.
That was a great shot, and that goalie had the presence of mind to not reach out and save it.
No, and you don't want to do that when a shot comes in that fast. That's scary.
He said, I knew it was wide, and I'm going to let it be wide.
Hey, sometimes you got to.
Tell you what, man, these guys are actually doing everything you need to do with this game well, and that's pass the puck ahead. They're just both very good defensive teams. Uh-oh, here come the Unconventional Warfare.
It's a 1v2 with the Warfare trailing behind.
Shot. Oh, that goalie moved right after it hit him.
That's good. That's the reaction time that you want to see in this type of game.
Yeah.
Ooh, Dangles.
Banging away at it. Here he comes back in the other way. Shot. Scored!
Oh! Number 28 for the Unconventional Warfare, proving to everyone out there that if you don't know where the puck is going, neither does the opposing team.
Hey, we're going to see if we got a replay here, Landon, because
let's see.
Something.
Nice. A beautiful black screen with very technical director is shaking his fist at the gods, wondering why, oh why, have the machine gods not blessed him this day?
A lot of broadcasts would be unwilling to show a black screen, but we're not. Wait a minute. We've been calling these games all wrong. Trigger Happy's in the dark.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, a switch up. The Trigger Happy are actually up 2, and Unconventional Warfare trailing with a tight lead of 0.
Unconventional Warfare is wearing the light jerseys.
Oh!
That puck got deflected.
Was that's Stan?
That was Stan Lazowski.
That was Big Stan Lazowski.
Big Stan Lazowski of the Bandits organization just boomed that from the point. That puck was going 3 or 4 miles an hour. I know a lot of people think that's not fast, but in this game, that's like lightning. And you're trying to catch it in a bottle, can't do it.
In this game, if you blink and hold your eyes closed for about 4 seconds, that puck is invisible.
That's right. You cannot track it. Well, that's going to put the Trigger Happy up 3-0. And the Unconventional Warfare is in the light gray. We had it all wrong, folks.
Well, Guy Schaefer, like I said at the beginning of the game, both teams are wearing camo, and it is very difficult to see.
John Farr shoots. Oh, good save by the goalie.
Farr has got his beard coiffed. I think that's going to pay dividends for this game.
Yeah, that looks, it's like a $1,000 beard if you take a look at that thing.
Yeah, I think he's got about $1,000 stuffed in there, too.
Puck behind the net now. Trigger Happy, they're out of their own end. Oh, that's stopped by John Farr. He broke that up, but he couldn't get it back down.
Some fans questioning which team is which as well. Which
Trigger Happy's the dark gray, in case anybody's wondering. Unless that guy down there got it wrong.
Oh! The ref cowering in fear. I would love to have a replay of that. The arm motion there was absolutely devastating. Ladies and gentlemen, he put his hands up to his shoulder like a bunny does when it hops, and I love to see it.
Odds of a replay, slim and none. Oh, shot in the slot, just wide. Tell you what, this Trigger Happy team is really giving her.
Oh, and here they go. Unconventional Warfare with a breakaway, number 17.
Gonzalez shoots.
Oh!
What a save by the goalie. He gets a rebound up front. Can't jam it in. Heather now on the point for Unconventional Warfare. And here comes Trigger Happy back the other way. They dump it out into center ice.
Behind the back pass. Slowly received by 14 and chipped up to no one. Unconventional will intercept with number 8.
Well,
Another chip into absolutely no one but the ref. Easy
Landon,
mistake
I
to make.
noticed some of their jerseys, if you look at the back, it tells you what branch of the military they served with. So we see a lot of Army guys, but there was a U.S. Marine out there as well.
I believe there was. Like I said, I think almost every branch of the military is represented here tonight.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Even the space, what were they? Space Camp, Space Corps, Space something?
Space Force.
Space Force, yes. We have a junior ROTC with Space Force here as well.
Which I
That's
love
Steve
to
Dermer
see.
down in the corner, number 64 for the Trigger Happy.
And Guy Schaefer, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I don't like Martians, and I think whatever offensive tactics that we can use to prevent a Mars attack situation is something that I'd be willing to do.
I'll tell you, you can never be too careful with those Martians.
I just don't like that I can see their brains through their helmets.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
That was a bad design. Trigger Happy over the blue line now, looking for somebody up front.
Oh!
Shot on the net, good save by the goalie.
Wonderful shot there.
Hit his blocker, good presence of mind to steer it to the corner. Front of the net now, brought around by number 77. He rips it around the boards up to 13, can't get it. Kept in by the Trigger Happy guys and girls. Oh, shot out front, pass, couldn't negotiate a shot with it. I think that's our man Stan Lazowski down on the point.
I think it is. He's chipping it up like only Stan the man can.
Paired up with Steve Dermer. Shot, wrap around, wide of the mark.
Puck went between number 2's legs.
Dermer's got it at the point. He dumps it back around, wisely so. Puck now up on the right wing. And here comes Unconventional Warfare back the other way. A pass to nowhere.
Pass to the other team, something that you don't see often, but in this league, you see it every day.
Oh, big line change. That's why he did it. He said, I got to create some time. Big Mike pounds the puck in. He's got it. Nice poke check by Heather. Unconventional Warfare. Pass just out of the reach of the only open man on the ice, and he couldn't get it. Oh, there's a collision and fall.
Wow.
Here comes a breakaway. Shot, save, rebound, couldn't get it, and here comes the
Offensive
Warfare guys
opportunity.
back the other way.
Number 13 pedaling down the ice at the speed of smell. Oh, and it's a shot on goal.
Oh, wow, what a great save.
Wow.
So it's Trigger Happy 3 and
Guy.
Unconventional Warfare 0.
Almost a behind the pack
Look at
shot
this.
on net.
2-on-1. Here comes Trigger Happy back the other way. Pass over. Oh, just couldn't get a good shot on it.
Scooped up by the goalie. for
And
the
we're going to have a
Unconventional Warfare.
stoppage in play. Landon, you were saying something about a backhand shot over there, and I zoned out, wasn't paying attention. I hope it wasn't that important.
It's not, and mostly it was for me to hear the sound of my own voice. I really like the way it sounds. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite sounds in the world.
Well, Big John Farr's down, taking the center here for the Unconventional Warfare.
And Guy, I think now's as good a time as any to remind the folks at home that not all of these players are professional hockey players. A lot of these guys are just here for the fun of it.
Yes. On the Nate Harbour skill scale, we'd rate some of these guys a 3,
Yep.
and then some of them a 9, and then some of them a Nate Harbour.
And that's where the skill level really bottoms out, is at the Nate Harbour.
Hey, listen, Nate had a 5. Was it a 5-point night the other night, Nate? Or 7? 4. Nate had about 4 goals and 4 assists the other night. Puck comes out now. John Farr's got a break. Here comes John Farr over the blue line.
28 trails.
Gonna get a shot on that. Shoots. Oh, big save by the goalie.
I don't know where that puck ended up, Guy.
I think it trickled under his pads, and he just decided to not move, and lo and behold, he made a save.
Oh, I see the puck now. It's right. You can see it in his pocket right next to his pack of Marlboro Lights.
Yep. Tell you what, these hockey players, anytime they got a chance to take a smoke break, they're taking it.
Yeah, this whole arena smells like a nice pool lounge hall.
Rather than having water bottles on top of the
Another
net.
opportunity.
John Farr scores! John Farr! It's 3-1 now. The Unconventional Warfare is on the board with a goal. Big shout out to John Farr. What a shot. What a goal.
Guy Schaefer, the betting online is going crazy. Nobody thought it was possible that the unconventional warfare could get a point, but here we are, 1-3.
Hey, I logged on to Kalishi just before this game started. I said, I'm throwing some dough down.
Sometimes you got to. I've got a lot of money, which is all the money in my bank account on the unconventional warfare, and that's all $23 that I have.
Uh-oh, here they come back the other way. Rodriguez couldn't make it work. Comes back to the point. 77's got it. Shot on net. Save. Pound. Oh, rebound. Good save by the goalie. Oh, and that guy skated up the back of the net, fell down on his keister, and he said, hey, I'm okay.
Ooh, he went down like the stock prices under Democratic leadership.
I'm not going to say anything about that.
Neither will I, Guy. Have that stricken from the record.
You know, Nate Harbor's a big conservative fan.
That's what they say. That's what they say. How true it is, no one will know.
Puck around the boards now. Trigger happy trying to get it out. Unconventional warfare starting to put on a little pressure here, Landon. Maybe they're going to get a second goal here.
Yeah, I think that they've really got their second win with that score. They really needed it, to be honest, to be competitive here. Time is dwindling away at just under 1 minute in the first period.
Shot on net. Oh, Lord, that just went wide. Great play by the unconventional warfare here, trying to get a second goal, make it 3-2. Into the slot, here he comes now. Looking for somebody to pass to.
Ooh, it has a shot on goal!
Oh, what a save by the goalie.
Wow.
It looked like he was falling forward with some kind of a seizure or something, but made the save as he was going down.
I know, number 7, Dipsy's doodles, dangles, and dips.
He is getting close for another shot, shoots.
Backhand.
Saved by the goalie. Oh, he couldn't get his glove on it. Trigger happy had to shoot that the length of the ice, but it's not going far enough for icing. Number 7 picks it up for Trigger happy. He's got a man out front. Passes it back to the point. Oh, this guy's got some skills. Shoot. Oh. What a save by the goalie.
Wow.
Man, if we could see that in instant replay, that would be something, but I'm not going to hold any hope for that.
No, Guy Shaver, that's not holding. With the last 20 seconds left to play in the first period, the goalie for the unconventional warfare decides he wants to play.
All right, folks, that brings us to our first intermission, and that also will be stop time, so we could be here for a couple hours. And the Zamboni is going to come out and make it visit. We'll be back right after this, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned.
Beside me, Josh Hall, in the first ever Huntsville Veterans Day game. Josh, what does a game like this mean to you?
It means a lot, man. It's a lot of fun to come out here with other veterans, get to play, get to show off for some fans. Even if it's not the best of hockey, it'll still be fun for them to see.
Josh, you got any expectations of how today's game's going to go, and do you think you'll get a goal today?
Well, as a defensive player, probably not, but I think we'll see a lot of good goals here today. It might be a close game, and then maybe there at the end we might see one team pull away. We don't know who yet.
Josh, what branch of the military did you serve and for how long?
I served in the Army for 8 years.
Name one of your favorite memories, fondest memories of your service.
Just getting flying on helicopters. That's probably the best thing about it. It was amazing.
Anybody, veterans that you want to shout out here today other than everybody on the ice?
Well, I have my wife and my father-in-law that are both veterans up in the stands today. My wife served 14 years. My father-in-law served 14 as well. So that's kind of special for me, too.
Well, Josh, thank you for your service and good luck out there today.
Appreciate it, guys.
All right, thank you.
Of projects.
Okay, tell everybody at home your name.
I'm Tony Lupo.
Tony Lupo. Now, Tony,
Or Robert Lupo.
you said you're not a famous hockey player, but you are a famous what?
Scratcher.
What's a scratcher do?
A scratch is a free programming language where you can make cool stuff.
Okay, Don't put your hand on that mic because it might cause. So you're a programmer already using Scratch, which is a free software program. What kind of stuff have you made with that?
Well, I've made, well, my favorite one has a ton of cool things.
Cool. How old are you, Tony?
6.75.
6.75. So that means you're coming up on 7 pretty soon. When's your birthday?
Well, it's in December.
Oh, it's near Christmas. Wow, very cool. Tony, tell me, which team do you think is going to win tonight? The guys with the darker uniforms or the guys with the lighter uniforms?
Oh, well, I saw that on TV. I saw Florida team on, and then I was thinking about Mommy because she's in Florida.
Oh, he saw Florida on TV there, Nate.
So I thought what team, but I really think the darker one.
Okay, that's the trigger happy guys, and they're actually leading 3-1 right now. So if that holds up, you may have just picked the winner, the trigger happy team. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
What do you think about these mascots over here? They're kind of cool, eh?
Yeah. I really like the one that has more gray.
Yeah.
Because gray is one of my favorite colors. Because robots are gray.
That's right. And robots are kind of cool, especially when you build them.
And sometimes I even build pretend ones.
Hey, look.
Stuff with and hold together by tape.
Yeah, that's hockey tape. Hey, look, I might be throwing out some T-shirts. You know what you should do? You should get your dad and run over to the stands there and see if they'll throw a T-shirt to you.
Cool.
All right, well, thanks for joining us today. Give me a high five, and we'll see you again sometime soon, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, that's Tony. All right, thanks, buddy. All right, we're in between first and second periods here at the Huntsville Life Sports Center. Joined with me in the booth tonight, Steve. Good to have you here. Steve Smith, the founder of Valley, who is sponsoring the event. But all the proceeds and people who want to donate, it's going to go to a really good cause. And tell us a little bit about the name of that organization.
Yes, sir. It's Still Serving Veterans. They're an organization that was founded here in Huntsville, as a matter of fact. Founders from Huntsville, but it's spread to be a national organization. And a couple things that I know they do, they help veterans find jobs. Veterans that are leaving the service, they help them locate jobs, but they also help veterans navigate the different paths to their benefits with the VA.
Yeah.
And so those paths can be a little cumbersome at times, and so Still Serving Veterans have veterans that have already done that, and so it helps them, and they're not learning, they're not doing discovery learning.
Right. Someone's gone through the process already, so they're able to really give them some great advice.
Yes, sir.
Kind of lead it through themselves. You can donate money to them as well. People watching the game right now on our live stream, they just need to go to the website, Still Serving Veterans. And Lana, was it .org?
.org.
Oh, yeah.
StillServingVeterans.org. Yes,
Yep.
sir. I went myself last night, so it's easy to do. You'll click on a donate link, and you'll feel better about it.
Yeah. So Landon's actually going to put that up on screen here real quick too, Steve. So been fun so far. 3-1, trigger happy over the unconventional warfare. We see them skating around the ice. Let's talk a little bit about the Huntsville Havoc involvement. That's been awesome too.
Oh gosh, yes. So the referees are the players, are 4 players from the Huntsville Havoc. And I think they're getting a little taste of what it's like being on the other side today. They're used to getting cheers from the crowd, not getting heckled by the crowd. So, hey, you got to take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
One of the players is actually an employee of ours.
Oh, really?
The Huntsville Havoc players. Sometimes they have some part-time jobs here locally, and companies stand up and help them. And we've done that for one of the players. He's a referee today, Benito Poza. Great to have him not only on the ice today, but as a Valley, part of the Valley family.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now, also with the Havoc, they provided the coaches for the teams today. Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Yes, right. They're the goalies for the Havoc, are the coaches for the 2 teams today.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we were talking last night, or Thursday, at the jersey reveal. Steve Dermer was telling, he says, the numbers on the back of those are actually from uniforms. They cut out and made the numbers and stuff. So that was a very cool thing, I thought.
So Steve Dermer has been instrumental in pulling this together. He's donated so much of his time to do this. He's a friend of mine. He's a former employee of mine when I was in the Army, and he's got the drive and determination that you just wouldn't believe.
Yeah.
And he's been able to pull off a successful event like this, and he's transitioning. He's going from active duty to being a veteran, and he's going to be working still serving. He's going to be still serving as a government employee here when he finishes his active duty service.
Yeah, I know when he was announced tonight, he's got 33 years in already.
Yes.
So, really cool. A lot of moving parts in an event like this, and Steve's done a great job kind of getting them all to move the right direction. So.
However, I have one comment to make about it. I believe he stacked the deck.
Yes.
He is on the trigger happy. Now, he was an Apache guy like me. We both flew Apaches in the Army. So that's where the name comes from. But I believe Steve, he said he was going to even out the teams. I'm not quite sure he did.
Yeah, we noticed a definite advantage. But I will say this, unsportsmanlike or unconventional warfare really started coming back over the last couple minutes of that first period. So maybe they'll get them back in it. So now they're doing a little auction here, Steve. What is that for?
So we are auctioning jerseys, the refs' jerseys, some of the players' jerseys, and I believe the coaches' jerseys. And again, like we talked about earlier, all the proceeds are going to go to Still Serving Veterans.
Yeah. All right, folks. Well, thanks for joining us, Steve. We appreciate all your input, and congratulations on what's turning out to be a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so folks, if you want to donate now, we've got donation links in the description of the video. You can find all the information there you need to make a donation to this wonderful event. And again, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll be back with the second period here in just a few minutes. Thank you.
Alongside me, captain of the Flamingos, Mr. John Farr. John, what's it like to be out here right now?
It's just awesome. Great group of guys. It's awesome to be able to represent the Navy, all veterans out there. It's going to be a lot of fun.
John, you're known as a physical player. Do you expect to throw any physicality out there today?
I hope not. Try to keep a level mind and, stay out of that box.
You running center tonight, or where they got you going?
Yeah, I'll be running center. It's probably the best place to put me. You don't want to put me anywhere else. So I'll be taking the draws tonight.
Real quick, John, one of your fondest memories while serving our country?
Oh, man. 8 years in the Navy. I got a bunch of them, great guys. A lot of those ports. I mean, I got to spend my birthday in Paris, France. And when times got rough, times got hard, it was nice to have a group of guys around, just like this sport. That's what it's all about.
Last thing, John, any veterans not here on the ice with you that you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to my dad who served, my brother who's in the stands, he served, and then all the guys on the Flamingos. We got a bunch of them on there, Barron and Heath, and I really appreciate all of them.
Well, best of luck out there, and thank you for your service, John.
Very much appreciate it, buddy.
Good luck.
Robert Fisher.
I'm Jacob Murphy, alongside me, Ty. Ty, you guys are up 3-1 after the first period. Walk me through what was going well for you guys out there.
So yeah, we had some pretty good communication out there. We moved the puck well. Some bad bounces on our end. Some passes weren't there. Other passes were absolutely phenomenal. I think we're working well as a team, cycling the puck, getting it to where it needs to go, and ultimately doing all the things right is putting us in a place where we're controlling the game.
Ty, if I remember correctly, you used to play for the Texas Stars, so you played professional hockey. What's it like playing professional hockey and then playing out here with these beer league guys?
It's absolutely amazing. Great change pace, different pace of game. I don't actually have to try as well, and players that are developing, I get an opportunity to talk to them. You saw me interacting with Unconventional Warfare Center towards the end of that period. He was just asking me what are some ways where he can win a face-off against a stronger opponent. Told him to tie up the center, that way his wingers could come in, give a little help where needed. He proceeded to tie me up at that face-off, and his team actually won it in that corner.
That's awesome. And, maybe you shouldn't be giving advice to the opposing player, but that's just good spirit out there. What does a day like today mean to you, and what's it mean to get to play with other veterans on the ice?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. It's given me that camaraderie that I've been missing for a good number of years. I miss the day-to-day grind at my old unit. So coming out here with a bunch of guys just telling stories, playing for a game that's bigger than ourselves, absolutely, it's one of those playing for the name on our backs and chest. So, I mean, if you notice on all of our jerseys, it doesn't have a single name on it at all. It just has branches of service. So everything about this is a lot bigger than just an individual person. It's a group effort, and you can't ask for a better thing.
Ty, real quick, one of your fondest memories while serving our country?
My fondest memories are absolutely like the day-to-day grind, no matter how sucky it got, like weather-wise, training-wise, schedule. You're always there. You're always there with a guy that like just made things better for you, like just having that guy next to you,
Yeah, well, appreciate all the service you've given to our country. Appreciate you being a good player out there, good part of our Huntsville hockey community, and happy to have you out there. So thank you, Ty.
Happy to be out here.
Thank you for your service. Appreciate it.
Very quick shift there to start the second period. Shots at both ends of the ice. And
got a little shoving action here between number 11 and number 77. I wonder if this is a little intra-divisional rivalry here.
Some fisticuffs.
One can only hope, Guy. One can only hope.
Rodriguez back. I think that's him. I don't know who this guy is. Shoots it down the ice, picked up by the trigger-happy guys. They try and advance the puck. Here comes Unconventional Warfare.
Almost scooped up by the goalie.
That was a shot on net, but a good save by the goalie. Defenseman pinching in, and here comes the trigger. Oh, look at this kid skate.
Oh, number 2's got...
What a play, what a move.
Oh, and a hop and still has it. This kid plays for the Havoc.
I think one of these guys actually has played in the NHL, so we've got some pretty high-level skills all the way down to folks kind of figuring out, did I put my skates on the right feet?
And that's a hard thing to do. Right and left is very difficult.
Yeah. All the refs had their hands up for that one. That is icing, and we're going to have a face-off back down to our right, just below the broadcast booth here at Zambrewski's, which is a fun-loving little tavern sort of a place to watch hockey games from.
And drink a couple Zambrewski's.
That's right, here at the Huntsville Ice Sports Center. Face-off now just to the right of the trigger-happy goalie. There's a drop. Nobody really won that face-off, but here comes trigger-happy breaking out. Oh, he kicked that puck a little too far ahead. It might be icing. No. Shot. Deflected by the defenseman. Number 52 wraps it around the boards. Oh, man. Good save by the goalie, but he almost used his stick as a ramp and bounced it up in the net. Puck comes out of the blue line. Oh, good play. Good defense by this kid here can skate like the wind.
Yeah, the trigger happy just maintaining the majority of possession throughout this game.
Yeah. kind of like some of my stuff. Oh, there's a lady over there. She's looking this way. We're just going to wave at her and say hello and welcome to the rink. I think she is one of the organizers in this tournament as well.
A man can only hope.
All right, face-off down here, just outside of the Warfare's end. Comes back to big Stan Lazowski, number 13. He snaps it up on the boards to his right winger. She knocks it down low. I think that's a she. Could be a he. I haven't had a good look.
It is 2024, guy.
That's right. I'm just going to use all the pronouns and cover all my bases.
I'm just trying to be safe out here.
And here comes Warfare back the other way now. It's a 2-on-2. Up over the blue line. Pass to the right. Shot.
Oh!
Saved by the goalie. Rebound, but they just couldn't get it. Steve Dermer now picks it up. He snaps it up to center. And here comes the Warfare back the other way.
Ooh, gives up possession and they're into the ice.
Yeah, that's number 44 gobbled up that Warfare pass. And now here comes Big Mike from Columbia.
Ooh!
Wow, what a great pass in front of the net. Just couldn't get a shot on that. Oh, we had shot just wide, bounces out behind the net, back to the point.
Stopped up top, and here come unconventional Warfare, barreling down the ice at an unreasonable speed. Well, maybe they weren't.
This young guy right here, number 13, he is figuring out how this whole skating thing works. Here comes Big John Farr now, back the other way.
Oh.
Poke check by number 3. I think that guy should be slashed just to slow him down. Here comes a shot. Save. Wow, this goalie, after letting in a couple of what might be considered easy goals, has been playing great the last few minutes.
I have no clue how he was able to stop that shot on goal. That was an absolute hammer of a shot. And he scooped it up like it was nothing, like it was easy, guy. I don't know how he did.
And by hammer, we mean somewhere in the vicinity of 4 to 5 miles per hour.
If I'm being honest, guy, I think that's giving it a couple more miles an hour than it actually had.
So 2 to 3 probably.
And when I say hammer, I mean like one of those toy Bob the Builder hammers.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You don't want to get tacked to the forehead with one of those babies.
No. Oh, and here comes number 2. Maybe offsides, but maybe not. Dips, dangles, doodles. Throws it way over the net.
That guy could score at will, but somehow he blew that one. Puck comes back to the point now. Number 11.
Position.
Shot. Oh! What a shot! Top right corner. Just over the goalie's glove as he decided to get out of the way and let it go in the net.
If this was a gas stop on the highway, guy, it would be the domination station. This Trigger Happy team is going crazy out
It's 4-1 now. Trigger Happy with their 4th goal. Actually, first one here in the second period, but 4th goal of the game. And, man, that's got to leave the Warfare team wondering, what can we do to get back in this thing?
Yeah, you got to wonder if they're thinking about paying off the refs or just starting open violence on the ice.
I tell you, both of those things aren't bad ideas. I'll come back over the blue line. Open Warfare. That's Gonzalez or Rodriguez. I can't remember his name. That kid can play. He shot it to
that
far.
You use those 2 last names, but we're going to go with it.
He's one of my favorite players, actually. Oh, here comes number 2 on the break. Good back checking by number 17.
Man, this number 2 is scrappy.
He is.
Oh, and a trip!
Man,
is that going to send him downtown to the sin bin?
I'll tell you what, these refs are not only blind, they don't have very good sight.
I think you're right. I think they may need to put on their glasses.
Now here comes back the other way. It's the... Oh! What a shot.
Wow.
Save.
Wow. That goalie stretched out for that one.
Just imagine, folks, if we were watching that in an instant replay right now, how cool that would be.
Oh, my goodness gracious. That would be really cool to see that in slow motion back. But
great save by the goalie, and Kelby Starchman had it on camera. So what, you say what you want about Kelby Starchman, that kid's got it going on.
That kid knows what he's doing, not his first time behind a camera.
You know, a lot of people...
Oh, another rocket of a shot
save
down there.
That was over 10 miles an hour.
That was well over.
A lot of people used to wonder, is it normal for Kelby to figure out how to spell his name late in his teens? And I said no.
No, not for his family. For his family, that's actually pretty early.
Very, very early.
Oh, almost kept in.
Big Stan Lazowski picked it up now, up over the blue line. Stan looking for someone to pass it to. He's got options, but he's deciding not to do it. He still has the puck. Oh, Big Stan's got a chance now. Here he is, front of the net. Oh, he tried to get the pass out, stopped by number 61. Good defensive play. Stan throws it up front again, almost had a shot on net. Bounced up off the boards, and the puck comes out to center ice. Oh, that was almost a break for 28.
It's a race for the ages. Here we go. A little bit out of the way, but he's going to get it. He's going to have a shot.
Oh, what a save by the goalie.
Wow.
3 shots at the net, and they just couldn't get it in.
This goalie is playing out of his mind. Top of the net.
Oh! Stay out. Unbelievable. The goalie is unconscious with ability of excellence.
I think this goalie has the shining because he's able to push that puck with telepathic powers out of the way. That's the only thing that can explain that.
Shot just wide of the net, number 28 there. He did a little Conor McGregor something or other.
Yeah, very, very poignant ballerina twirl there.
That's right. Puck comes out to center. Unconventional warfare getting close here. Oh, they got to make a play here. He back checked.
Took too much time.
Still has
it.
Shot, dribble. Oh, man, that guy used the stick as a ramp, and he flipped it up into his pads. He said, I'm making a save, and here's how I do it.
A dangerous play to use the old skateboard ramp technique, but I like to see it on the ice.
So a lot of guys have asked us if these goalies have been jacked up with some sort of a... Oh, that looks good on Nathan. If they've been jacked up with some sort of amphetamines or something to make them up for the game. I don't know, folks.
Guy Schaefer,
Oh, we got a goalie change landed.
Oh, my goodness. And who's he switching out for, Guy?
This is number 1, and that was 37.
So a difference of numbers. I like that.
Difference in numbers.
Going down in numbers, which is usually the way you want to go.
Yeah. So number 1, usually in the old days, the lower the number, that was your starter.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Hockey does play golf rules, correct?
Yes. Low score wins, so unconventional warfare is in the lead for losing 4-1.
Yeah, comfortable lead for being as far behind as they are.
Puck comes down into the Warfare's end, picked up and behind his net. Now number 17 for the Warfare. Oh, he's been forechecked, but he's coming out on his own. Shoots the puck down the length of the ice, and Big John Farr was there waiting for it. Couldn't get it. No, that was number 2. Puck down in, no icing. Picked up by the trigger-happy defenseman, and they shoot it down the ice. Out to center, picked up by number 17 for the Warfare. He's guarded closely by number 44. Just like when I've gone to my bank trying to make it a withdrawal, they got somebody on over my shoulder all the time.
And that's not just the government watching your every move, Guy.
Delayed offside, and the boys are going to come back out. They're onside now. Here comes Trigger Happy back the other way now.
And there's Mike, number 73, looking for the pass.
Mike is open, too.
But number 11 is going to be a selfish nanny. Not going to end up well for Christmas.
Shot hit the goalie in the glove, and he managed to make a save, and it's 4-1. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the second frame of this game.
Guy Schaefer, this game is flying by almost as fast as these players.
Landon, I don't know if you heard some of that rapid talking. Some people call that auctioneering voice. In the break we had between the first and second, but they were auctioning off jerseys of the players, again, to raise money for this Veterans Day hockey game. And their charitable foundation that they're sending money to is Still Serving Veterans.
Still Serving Veterans. If you go to stillservingveterans.org, you'll be able to donate if you scroll just slightly past the first frame, and you'll see that big blue button, and we encourage everyone watching on the live stream to share that with their friends. Go ahead and donate for this wonderful cause. And the link is in the description. I was just told by my technical director as he held a gun to my side and said, you better say that or else.
Tell you what, Nate Harbour is on top of it.
Got some comments to catch up for here. We have All Redford. The Chidster husband and wife team are crushing it. I couldn't agree more.
Robert Redford?
Yeah,
the actor? Wow.
Robert Redford. I thought he was dead.
Very cool.
Jonathan Green says, goal line stand. Army 7, number Texas 3. Killzone says number 17 needed a little more magic on that magic wand.
John Farr moving in. Shot. Oh, good save by the goalie. John Farr rebound up front. Can't get a shot away. Holy smokes, there's bodies and sticks all over the place. John Farr, another whack at it. What a save by the goalie.
John Farr's got to be upset about that one.
They actually pulled their goalie? Is that right? Oh, or they're switching. Okay. So, we've got a penalty.
Making a call. Penalty, send in action.
Steve Dermer, the founder of this event, just got called 2 minutes for, let's see what the ref calls. The sign is 2 minutes for looking too good. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, and he's angry.
Steve Dermer now serving 2 minutes in the penalty box.
You hate to see that, but you kind of love to see it too.
It was 2 minutes for working too hard, Landon.
2 minutes for being too darn good looking.
Back to the point, shot, big save.
Oh! And he goes in!
Scores a goal. Rebound went behind the net, and John Farr was standing right where you're supposed to stand, kids. Listen, if you want to learn how to score goals like that, watch John Farr, because that was amazing.
My goodness gracious, he's going home with a grin tonight. He's got 2 points on the board, the only 2 points for the unconventional warfare.
Shortest penalty Steve Dermer ever served. He was in there 2 seconds, and now he's back on the ice.
Wow.
Let's see if he can control his rage, because that's got to tick you off.
Oh my goodness, it does. He's got a head full of steam, and he's got rage in his eyes.
It's 4-2 now.
This game is heating up, guy, in the second half.
Stan Lazowski chops the puck ahead down to the blue line, picked up there by number 17 of the Warfare, and he gets it up on the left wing.
We know this kid.
Oh, tried to get all the way over to 77, couldn't do it. Intercepted by the defenders. Here they come again now, 17 over the blue line. Oh, he's trying to get to the net, gets it out front.
Oh no!
John Farr had an open net, and his friend decided to stand in front of him and block the puck's path.
Oh my goodness, the old back check poke kick.
Oh, Heather gave the puck away to somebody on the other team, but she's back. She should be okay now. Oh, good play by 77.
Guy Schaefer, that was subterfuge. I don't know which team he's playing for.
I think there should be an internal investigation.
I could not agree more. Get some congressional investigations going on that play.
John Farr trying to check the puck away from this guy at center ice, but man, this kid can skate.
Ooh, scrapping it up here in front of their own goal, but he gets out alive.
17 right on him. Good stick checking.
He's gotten away, no defensive. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you hate to see that. Such a great last 2 minutes of play for the Warfare. And then I don't even know what number 28. That kid goes end to end and scores a goal. Had guys all over him. You couldn't cover him any closer than that and not get a penalty.
Trigger Happy pulling away and a beautiful celebration on the stick, riding it like a witch. It's not Halloween anymore, so he doesn't get bonus points, but he will get the traditional points for that celebration.
Yes, and the judges are liking it. There's 7s, 8s, and a 9 for that celebration, so that's a good thing. 5-2. Just when they got close, they're back to a 4-goal deficit. Warfare doing everything they can, but there's just a little over 3 minutes left in this period, and they've got to get another goal. Puck comes to the blue line, kept in by number 61, Yellow Hat. Puck comes around the boards now, picked up by the Warfare. They're looking to get something going here. Puck shot over to the slot, nobody there. And here comes number 5 for the Trigger Happy, up the other way. There's a
little bit of confusion on the ice there, where you touch the puck with your stick and then you just don't do anything else with it.
I wouldn't say that was a defensive thing, but a big thanks to Big Jacob Murphy, who's been doing yeoman's work today here so far. You've probably seen some of his interviews that he did before the game, and he just brought us some water.
You can't get mad at that. Guy Schaefer, we've got a man from Greenland, Max MQ, says, Where can I donate? Absolutely love this idea and feeling this event. Both number 13 have skated competition. Max MQ also says, greetings from Finland, love this hockey. I must say that I could give something to defense, maybe 6 beers and a shot of Kosinkarov. Kosinkarov.
You might want to answer his question. He asked where can we donate?
Where can you donate, Guy Schaefer?
We're getting to that. Nate, if we need any advice from you, we'll let you know.
Hey, Nate, how about you step up here and get on the camera, do a little bit of commentating? I've got a little backseat driving here on this broadcast. Come on up here. Get over here on the camera. All
Nate,
right,
I'm about to give you a little taste of Jack Johnson.
You're about to meet Jack Johnson and Tom O'Leary. They're both right here waiting for you, Nate. Leave me alone and let me do a broadcast.
All right, that's a great question, folks. This gentleman asked where to donate. The links are in our description on YouTube. And the name of the organization is stillservingveterans.org.
Stillservingveterans.org, a wonderful place to go and donate. They do all kinds of wonderful stuff, Guy, and they help out veterans, which is a cause that is obviously near and dear to our heart, and the reason for this game.
Yeah. Well, it's like Steve said, the sponsor of the tournament, he said, a lot of these guys getting out of the military, it's uncharted waters for them as what you do after you get out. And that organization walks them through all the steps and stages and helps them with employments and all those kind of things. So it's a really wonderful organization. And you can just go to stillservingveterans.org or look in our description on YouTube, and we've put the links there for that worthy organization. Actually, Nate Harbor did. I thought Nate didn't know anything about computers, but apparently he figured that out.
Well, he also knows a lot about broadcasting since he's giving me so much advice on how to do my job. Oh, we've got a man down on the ice.
Oh, is that a penalty or an injury?
A bit of a hit. I'm not sure. He's getting up quick, which is good. But it looks like he took a blow.
Wow. I think that could be stitches.
That might just be. It looks like he has gotten his bell rung. He's going to immediately go into concussion protocol, which for this league is just sniffing salts and drinking a beer.
Somebody said, yeah, it is. It's a penalty. Number 14 going to the box. That's Heather. She ain't taking no guff from no dude, I'll tell you that much.
That's a veteran right there. She's going to give it just as much as she takes it. She's a violent lady with a huge rap sheet, and we love her for it.
Well, I'm telling you, you said it right, Lana. He got his bell rung. And somebody said, hey, do you know who that is? No, but his face sure rings a bell. That's what they said, so that's kind of a dad joke. All right, folks, end of the second period, 5-2. Trigger Happy score to that period, and the Unconventional Warfare scores 1. So 3-1 at the end of 1, 5-2 at the end of 2, and now we're coming up to a little bit of a break as Mr. Zamboni's going to take the ice. Okay.
Next.
You're going to play it? Okay, cool. So Jacob Murphy is standing in the sidelines with one of our favorite folks in the whole world, Big Stan Lazowski, and he's going to interview Stan, and so stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back with that.
Stan Lazowski. And Stan, big goal earlier in the game. How'd it feel?
Especially doing it from a clapper. That's my signature move, so it's always great to have a clapper and a goal. So
I was going to say, it looked like vintage Stan out there. Now, some people were worried. We saw you wearing a boot earlier this week. Was that just for drama?
A lot of people are saying it's for drama, but I'm working through some pain right now. I got a fracture. If anyone wants to see the x-rays, I got proof.
Well, the proof is in the pudding. And Stan, what's a day like today mean to you?
Oh, man, there's nothing like this as far as this is the first time we're doing a Veterans Day game. It's for an awesome cause, and I look forward to more of these in the future. So it's just amazing.
Stan, one of your fondest memories serving our country?
Fondest memories. Honestly, I think it would have to be being in Iraq at the House of Abraham.
Oh, wow.
So, actually, it's right outside of the city of It was Cedar is the base, and got to actually see where Abraham lived.
That's incredible. Any veterans not here today that you want to shout out?
Yeah, so for all the veterans that made the ultimate sacrifice, I served with several folks that made this ultimate sacrifice. Definitely want to remember those who served and gave their lives for this country.
Well, Stan, on behalf of myself and the Bandits, thank you for your service to our country and continue to score out there. You're a legend for Bandits hockey, so thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I have the distinction, the honor, the privilege of interviewing Mr. Eli. How are you doing today, Eli?
Good.
Are you excited to be here today in Huntsville, Alabama?
Yes.
All right, and how have you enjoyed the first 2 periods of the game?
Good.
Good. You're a simple man of few
Yes.
words. What grade are you in, Eli?
Fourth.
Fourth. That took some hesitation. I know they're not teaching math skills as good as they used to. You're sure it's fourth?
Yes.
All right, and I've got a second question for you. How old do you think I am?
I don't know.
Venture a guess.
49.
49, you're 100% right. I am a ripe, young 49-year-old man, and I am here to ask you, the score is 5-2. Do you have any predictions? The Trigger Happy are up now. Do you think that the unconventional warfare can come back?
Yeah.
I think earlier in the day I interviewed you, you said that you were putting your money down on unconventional warfare because of their righteous name. Do you still hold true to that?
Yes.
I think you're 100% right. We are going to be so excited to see this last and final third period. Do you have any words of encouragement for the fans? Anything to say to the folks at home?
Not really.
And then, Eli, do you have any worry or hope that people are going to donate to this wonderful charity cause? We have a link in the description. Do you think they will?
Yes.
I think that you're 110% right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the man, the myth, the legend, Eli.
Hi.
Anything to say to the folks before we go?
No.
All right. You heard it here first. Man of few words and even greater character. Thank you, sir.
Me, backup Tendy Howard. Howard, what's a game like today mean to you?
Oh, it's a blast. I mean, it's all for a good cause, but we want to win. So, we're giving it our all and supporting a good cause.
Howard, when are they going to put you in the net? I saw you were eating a lot of hot dogs pre-game. Is that why you're not starting right now?
It's a ritual that works for me, and I did start, as a matter of fact, and played the first half with no goals allowed. So.
Well, that's beautiful. Are they getting you back in there?
Yeah, we're going to split it up. Me and John are both, we're a tandem that works well together.
If I believe I heard it correctly, you had 20 years of service?
No, I had 6.
6 years.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it wrong. Of your 6 years of service, some of your fondest memories?
Oh, I think graduating Ranger School, which was miraculous. Just serving with a lot of good guys. Hockey's like that a lot. A lot of fun with good people.
Last question, Howard. Anybody anybody not here that you want to shout out that are veterans as well?
Oh gosh, all my classmates from class of '86 at West Point, CNQ.
Wonderful. Well, good luck. Congratulations on the first period shutout. You guys are up 3-1 right now, and I hope you take this game home.
Right, thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Do it. I feel like anyone can figure it out. It can't be that hard, can it, Landon?
It's easy. Just looking at the
Because if Guy can do it, I feel like any normal person should be able to handle this.
100% right.
It was really just a joke.
What do you have to say to the fine folks at home? Stare down the barrel of that camera.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Murphy, look how good he looks today. I mean, dressed up. We're so proud of you today.
Well, it's a great day to be here with a Bandits legend, Tyler. Wish you were out on this ice tonight right now.
I do wish that I was out there too, but procrastination will get you.
It gets us all, and how many penalties do you think you'd have by now, right now?
I would think I would have at least 3, if not a game ejection.
The only guy that gets shoved by refs is me, not you.
That is very true, and I do hope you're okay.
I'm doing other than my pride, my ego, everybody on the Instagram saying I don't know how to skate, I'm doing just fine.
But to be honest, I did get 2 of these players to sign up. And then I forgot to sign up.
That's pretty classic, isn't it?
Procrastination will get you every day.
What are you thinking of the game so far, Tyler? If you've been watching it, or you just
I have been watching it, working a little camera down there.
Oh, so yeah, you must be watching it, working the camera. I saw that your camera work was a little bit. Is that due to a couple of those? There you go. And you got the wide shot camera, so it should be just a quick pan left, pan right, little.
I can screw it up.
No.
It's just like a normal shot in hockey. I'll make it go wide.
Hey, you got to make the easy things hard in life. That's how we stay active.
If only we could all be Nate.
Yeah, Nate is the man, the myth, the legend, but he's a ghost. We never see him on the screen.
Wouldn't know who he was.
Yeah.
And he left the Bandits B, which has left a big gap. Left a big hole in the whole Bandits organization.
Really? He's that good?
I mean, he carries the team.
I don't believe that. That's some high quality. Nate wants you to keep going. I've played against Nate. I wouldn't say he's a guy that carries a team, but that's just me.
Landon thinks he does, though.
Landon doesn't even know what hockey is. The guy's calling a basketball game out here, so who knows?
I don't agree. No. Landon knows the game inside and out.
Hey, he was born in Saskatchewan. He moved down here when he was 5. And, he drinks maple syrup for breakfast.
He was already skating by the time he was 1.5,
Yeah.
I mean, just couldn't stop, but he could skate.
His first gift.
Can you believe the turnout?
It's beautiful, and these guys on the ice deserve it more than anybody else. This is really great for the Huntsville community. There's a lot of veterans in this community. There's a lot of people that serve our country in many different ways, and to honor our veterans, honor our hockey community, this is wonderful, and this is great for the city of Huntsville, and it's great for all our players.
I mean, the amount of money that we're raising just off of the jersey sales alone is awesome.
Well, and these jerseys are pretty sick.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, but no, I think it's been a great game. Awesome turnout.
You know, I was telling them they're basically like professional players today because there are people here paying to watch them play. And then in response to that, the guy goes, well, I'm not getting paid. Well, neither are we, okay?
I mean, we didn't get paid at all.
No.
But Nate gets paid for just being who he is.
Just being Nate. I mean, carrying a team.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
That's his hat.
He's burning down the kitchen. In the meantime here, what's it like for them to get a nice shaved ice in between each period? I mean, we never get that.
I wouldn't honestly know, Jacob. It honestly is a phenomenon, Look at Farr. I mean, he's just loving it out there.
Yeah, John Farr.
Brand new ice.
He's just scuffing it up.
I wouldn't know what to do.
No,
I would be confused.
Well, the ice quality here is never the best, I'll tell you that, especially in the summer. That summer ice was terrible, especially on Rink 2. Let's be real.
Rink 2 had a few holes. We did have a few broken sticks in and out there. But
you break an ankle on Rink 2.
USA Hockey's got insurance.
Not the Havoc League.
Well, see, gotta go. Gotta say SOL.
I don't know. I'm more of a Havoc League guy myself now. I've been playing. I'm on 5 teams like an idiot, and I'm playing in 3 Havoc Leagues, 2 SOL leagues.
So does your job know this?
Well, they're just finding out now.
Okay. Well, good.
I guess I just let the cat out of the bag.
I didn't know if you needed to disclose that to them.
I probably should have.
That you spend 90% of your time
here at the
not
rink,
working or investing, but at the Iceplex.
Wow, there's a lot of good clients at the Iceplex. Everybody out here likes spending money, so I got to try to make them save some money.
Wait till you have kids that play hockey.
Oh gosh.
And it never goes. Never goes down.
Yeah, hopefully they'll not be goalies. I've heard that's quite the expensive
route. We're not
route.
there, and that's not where we're going.
Why are they booing this guy? Can't hear him. They're talking about the referees. So
something about the jerseys.
Something about the jerseys.
That's all I got.
The referees. I think it came from some ancient coral down in the Pacific that they're recycling.
I heard Landon actually mined it.
Yes, I believe that.
And Guy wove it into what it is now.
He was over mining some lithium for his batteries that he sells on the side, and then he was making the jerseys. So
I thought that's what he did full time.
Well, I don't think Landon does anything full time, to be quite honest with you. He doesn't have full time.
But you know what? He is handsome.
He's beautiful. He is beautiful.
And the turtleneck.
He was asking me, he's like, should I be wearing a tie? I said, no, you shouldn't be wearing a tie. Landon wearing a tie, I'll wear a tie because I'm ugly. Beautiful guys, they don't have to wear ties.
Does he own a tie?
Probably not. Wow.
He borrows.
I bet he's got a clip-on bow tie. Let's be honest.
I can see him borrowing Guy's clip-on tie.
He's got some earrings with microphones, he said. A little Kamala Harris.
Is that how you do your on air?
Yeah.
Oh. Landon off camera is showing a lot of provocative scenes over here.
The fact that they're just making us riff like we're Jerry Seinfeld telling stand-up here while the ice is clean, and I think they're auctioning off livestock going on right now.
We're clapping.
They're clapping, so it must be something important.
Jerseys going for over $700.
They're selling jerseys for over $700 and counting. It's a raffle. They're raffling off the jerseys to raise money for the veterans. What a beautiful cause.
And to be honest, I don't know which organization it goes to, but this is awesome.
Yeah.
this has been phenomenal.
There is a link in our description on the video. According to Nate, I don't know, I haven't checked it, but there is a link in our description. If you'd like to donate, please do that. Also, the Bandits, I believe we have our Venmo on the stream, so if you'd like to donate to the Bandits, make sure we can continue to do these broadcasts, keep these big guys like Guy and Landon here. And the Bandits are actually planning on starting their nonprofit. We've been running that and giving money back to veterans as well to help veterans that play hockey get some equipment at a low cost. So feel free to donate to the Bandits Venmo as well.
Because, guys, I'll tell you, as a veteran, getting back into hockey for me has been awesome. And that one of my soldiers is actually out here playing today. It's awesome to get out and watch him play today. He's pretty much the only reason that I came tonight. Besides Guy and Landon. Anytime you get to see them dressed up, it's worth it. But
who's your guy playing out there today?
His name is Benjamin Daly.
Benjamin Daly.
I want to say he is that individual. I can't tell his number. Very tall. Could be 13.
Could be 13. What was it like serving with him?
Awesome. You know, he is more than capable. He was a great soldier to have. He left the Alabama National Guard and actually went to the Air Force.
Oh, wow.
In Nashville. So super proud of him. He's continuing on his military, and that's awesome.
One of your fondest memories serving our country yourself there, Tyler?
Probably the free food on Veterans Day, you know? I mean, you can't beat the all-star breakfast at Denny's, you know? But it's an honor to be able to serve the country and then get to come to events like this and see the community show up as they have. That's what's best for me.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, you know, they deserve it. This is the best of the best out here on the ice, as far as the best of us human beings that love our country, represent our country so well, and we're honored to be able to get them all together.
Oh, it's awesome.
Do an event like this.
And honestly, I think we could have had 4 teams.
I believe that. I hope next year, because this is year 1 running this operation, I hope next year they do 4 teams, they do a tournament, you know, maybe do it broken up by different division or branch in the military. That would be cool. Get a little bit of a rivalry between the Air Force and the Marines.
Well, the Air Force is going to be hard to get off their chair.
Yeah, there you go, the chair force. I've heard that before.
Are they going to get off the bench? That's the question. But no, I think it's awesome. As being someone that was on the waiting list, I hope next year I'll sign up in time. But,
oh, here we go. We got a little bit of a
shirtless skaters.
A little bit of a show going on. A little Magic Mike on the ice.
Is that where Landon went? I was wondering where Landon was going.
You know, Landon, he's got the body for it. They need to get him out there. But I believe that's one of the members of the Huntsville Havoc stripping down for the ladies in the stands.
Are we?
And he put it right back on.
Are we selling the jerseys or the players? I'm getting a little confused. We're getting off the rails.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess anything to raise money. I hope my mother's not watching.
No.
If you are, Mom, turn the stream off until the hockey's back.
Yeah, we're getting a little rough here. Chippendales hockey.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, it's been quite the time of intermission. They've been out on this ice for God knows how long, and we'll be waiting here very soon for a puck drop and more action. Right now, Trigger Happy leads 5-2 against, is it Unusual Warfare?
Yes.
It's something Warfare. I don't know.
You guys just keep it going until they get back.
All right, looks like we are finally getting a puck drop here. It's between John Farr and Ty. Ty tries to time up. He wins that back to the defenseman. He dumps it in. And we're underway here in the third period between the veterans. Trigger Happy leads this one 5-2. I'm Jacob Murphy, joined alongside me by Tyler Brannon. And Tyler, if you're down 5-2 going into the third, what are some things you need to do to get back into a hockey game?
Number one, you got to be aggressive. You know, you got to be like Landon, just full speed into it, you know?
You got to go for it, baby.
I do believe you're going to start seeing a little more cherry picking. You got to play a little conservative because you can make it up. You can make this up, but...
And here's Big Daddy John Farr on the opportunity. Fires in a save. Rebound. He scores! Big Daddy John Farr. How about it? And Unconventional Warfare scores and gets it 5-3. Who else but John Farr, and some hats are coming on down to the ice.
Is that his hat trick?
I believe it is.
Did he get a hat trick?
John Farr leading the charge. He got it on the net, picked up his own rebound, and makes it 5-3. Unconventional Warfare down by 2, and as we were talking about, that's how you need to start.
No, I mean, that's how you start it off, especially being shorthanded. He did awesome. I'm glad he does not do that on Sundays.
Yeah, you know, John seems to be turning it on, and as you mentioned, shorthanded too. That really gets the bench going.
It's a big overcome, you know.
Oh, here he comes, Big Don Daddy, moving on, and he fires, and a big save. You know,
I thought it was going in.
Do you think the shirtless ref got John going there in the intermission?
You know what? That may have been what fired Unconventional Warfare up.
I believe so. I mean, it seemed to have gotten them to kill a penalty, and they're calling icing on this as some fans are booing, but that's what fans just like to do. They don't know when, they don't know how, they just like to boo.
Yep. But you know, nothing like everyone in the production crew eating dinner behind you.
Well, you know, I got them water, and now they're showing me their food. That's look at that, brought to you by Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. I don't know if Chick-fil-A brought that in.
Well, I don't know, but there's beautiful landing. Look at those eyes. How about that?
Are those green?
It's a little bit of something.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're back at hockey.
Yeah, it's hard to focus, though, when you got such a beautiful man eating that meat.
I'm so glad guys behind us, though. That's keeping
you sane.
You know?
Well, here we go. Face-off to the goalie's right. Won by Trigger Happy back to Patty. And he fires it, and it's knocked away. Sometimes...
got a pass. Oh, nope, we're going to go with it.
It's Daniel Thompson, number 28. He tries to turn around, plays it out to nobody, and his teammate needs to turn and look for it. And
well, that was Benjamin Daly.
Daly.
I am proud of him. Look at him.
He's out there skating.
The
How about that? Thompson tries to play it out in front. It's knocked away, and it will be cleared by the fastest man on the ice. Look at him go. Here we go. Just gains the zone, and a blast of a shot. Just barely saved, but my goodness, what speed and tenacity out there.
See, that's what you got to have. Aggression out here, you know.
You got to have.
Even though they're in the lead, only by 2, with 16:25 left to go.
Well, they're playing 20-minute periods, and, you know, us beer league guys, we're not used to that. We don't got the stamina like that, you know.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah.
Now, there is a bandit out there on the ice right now.
Is it Big Stan Levowski?
Well, that's not the one we talk about.
Well, we love Stan on this broadcast, and there he is, number 13.
Oh, it's Stan. I mean, he turned on the
yes, Stano, baby. He's got some wheels. And a nice bank pass there to the other team. And who was the bandit you were shouting at?
I was going to go with Maynard over there.
Oh, yeah, he's a good player as well. I think he scored the opening goal.
He is a new bandit. We just picked him up. Been phenomenal having him on the team.
Fantastic. Where'd you guys get him from?
Orangetown.
They get worse every season, I heard.
You know, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say,
here we go. Here's a speedster. He knows how to play. Backhand, fires it just wide.
I thought the backhand was going in.
Yeah, he had all the speed and all the time, but none of the execution. Meanwhile, Unconventional Warfare trying to center it for the other team. They figured, why not go down by 3? Here's Big Stano. He fires it.
Stan with a rocket.
It gets blocked out in front, and now Trigger Happy dancing in the zone. And it gets knocked away, but not out of danger just yet. Down low, fires it, and it gets blocked. Nice job by the goalie, sealing off the post. They're cycling the puck here, and Unconventional Warfare is trying to get it out. They're unable to do so. Here's number 2 behind the net. He plays it out in front, and they knock it away. He's going to go gather the puck. Nobody can stop this kid. He's the magic man. Oh, what a blocked shot there.
He should have gone with a Michigan behind the net. That's all I'm saying.
He probably could.
He had time.
Some are wondering why he's not playing on the Havoc. This kid's got all the skill.
You know, I don't know him.
I've never seen him before. Maybe we just called him in from Canada.
Did we bring him in from Canadian Forces? Is that the...
You know, we get along with our buddies to the north for now.
For now.
May have to build that wall up north. You never know. Could be fighting against the wrong enemy.
But Farr is back on the ice.
There is, and if they need a goal, he's the guy.
He's got to win this face-off and get out quick.
He's going up against a former Texas Star player, and Big Johnny is able to win it. Can Unconventional Warfare clear the zone? They do so.
Far,
it's Big Daddy Far. What a move. It's a 2-on-1 going the other way. Far passes it off. Fires, save. Oh, man, what a play there. And now we got a...
Almost icing, but no.
Thought we had an icing, but it's Mike Alexander, and he fires it off Farr's ear. Yeah. Those ears are big satellites for John Farr, and we need to keep that for Starling. Meanwhile, shot and a fantastic glove save, as that was a howitzer. So here we are, 3:15 left in the third period. The score, Trigger Happy 5, Unconventional Warfare 3. I'm joined in the booth here with Tyler Brannon, a Bandits legend. What's it like calling a game instead of playing?
I'm not in the box. So I haven't been in the box all day, so that's a positive. No, it's awesome being up here, Anything that we can do to help the Bandits organization, we're all about it.
Oh, yeah.
And then getting today where they're doing nothing but helping veterans, it's awesome.
It's wonderful. It's a great cause, and we're happy to be here broadcasting. These guys deserve it more than anybody else.
Oh, man. I don't even know where all the money's going, but it's awesome. I did see Nate pull up in a Tesla truck. So we may want to reevaluate some things.
Somebody's getting audited, baby. Meanwhile, it's Trigger Happy trying to get into the zone, and here comes Warfare. Passes it off to the left wing. Fires it just wide. There's Big Daddy John Farr in the corner, battling for it. Gets knocked away, but not out of danger just yet. Puck stays in the zone for Unconventional Warfare. Trigger Happy trying to clear, and they do so. Here comes Ty. Nice move there. He gains the zone. He's got some options here down the wing. Ty playing it out in front. It's knocked away.
Nah, you're not getting anything in front when John Farr's there.
No, Big Daddy John Farr's not letting anybody come home.
Oh, no. That's his blue paint.
I think the whole ice is his, the way he plays sometimes, baby.
I've seen him put some people on the boards.
Yeah, I think it was calculated. Here we go. Unconventional Warfare down the right side, trying to wrap it around. He figures, I don't want to pass to anybody. They all suck. He continues to hold the puck, and he throws it to nobody.
Well, that was a good pass to the boards.
Good pass to the boards. The boards, sometimes they look like they got a stick in their hands, but they do not. They're just sticks in the mud.
Here we go, a little fight at the blue line. We're getting in there.
Hearing about how famous you are.
Oh, I was going to say, I think we're getting the hook for the pros. We got to get the big guys, the big guns back in here. Yes, son.
I figured he ate enough. I don't know.
We got to get Guy Schaefer's cellular device, and he has found it. He's got to go make a call, and he's going to call in the troops here.
I thought he was calling about his car warranty.
He's calling the general.
I thought that's what he. I thought that's
topical joke. Not everybody can be funny like Landon, as he. Oh, meanwhile, shot is saved and knocked away as the Trigger Happy boys trying to get something going, and now it's Mike Alexander back here for Unconventional Warfare, the stout, sturdy defenseman. He throws it up, and number 2 doesn't have his head in the game. He just figured he was out for a Sunday stroll. Well, it happens to be Saturday, folks. And on Saturday, we play hockey.
Uh-oh, we having a goalie change here?
Yeah, every 10-minute mark, they go ahead and they change the goalies.
Okay.
So goalie change on the far side.
Not Unconventional Warfare. I think stick with what's working.
They're going to stick with what's working, and it's starting to get a little bit chippy down there. Got a little chippy on that face-off. They're doing some bit of stick battling. There's Big Pat Trybusky, fires it in a block shot there.
There it is.
And they clear the zone.
Clear it out. That's what you got to do right now.
When in doubt, get the puck out of Afghanistan. Okay, here we go.
All right. Nope. We're not gonna try to go chase him down.
It's Big Patty Trybursky. He actually told me it's Trybursky, not Trybusky there, Murph. So Pat throws it away,
was
figures why not.
That was a beautiful pass to the other team.
He had all day and decided to give the puck up. Pat clears the zone, and they get it up. It looks like, I believe that's Danny Berger from the Slash Pandas moving on in. He fires, and he puts it 100 feet high in perfect beer league fashion.
You know, Murphy, I thought that was my shot.
No,
At first, I thought that was mine.
Oh, you got it a little bit more dialed in than that. Here we go. The unconventional warfare trying to clear the zone. And seems like nobody wants the puck. And they play it across the ice. This is not high-quality hockey, is it there, Tyler?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go home and cry because the video of me shooting it wide has got 300 views.
300,000, I heard.
300,000.
300,000. 300 views, who cares? 300,000, hang up the skates.
Either way, I think I'm going home. All equipment may be on sideline swap.
You put it on Facebook Marketplace. I hear people are getting mugged from that. Meanwhile,
I'm not going to go do that.
Meanwhile, behind the net, it's number 2. He fires, and a save made there. And that'll keep it close. The goaltending here in the third period for Unconventional Warfare.
Phenomenal.
It's been phenomenal because the team play. It looks like Unconventional Warfare is a team of 2 players, the goaltender and John Farr. Everybody else, can't say much about, unfortunately.
Which I'm proud of Farr. I don't believe he's been in the box today.
No, I asked him pregame if he was going to play physical because he can't help himself, and he said he'd do his best not to. But he has done well. He's winning faceoffs. He's scoring goals, and he is the man of the hour right now.
I'm just hoping he leaves that on the ice on Saturdays.
Well, here he is again, and he's up in front of the net and trying to jam it home, but it will not go.
It's part of it. Sometimes it just doesn't go.
Sometimes the jam is only jelly. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. But either way,
Yep.
We got 7 minutes and counting here in this first annual Veterans Day game as our nation's finest are trying to put the puck into the net.
I don't know a lot of these guys on the ice. Like, number 17 is just very casual with the puck, but he's good with it.
Well, most casual players are pretty.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, look at him dancing around, and nice saucer pass.
And we had a straight offsides, but I guess they self-corrected. The Havoc players missed that goal.
They did, and a difference between a straight offsides or a curly offsides. Nobody knows, nobody cares. Alrighty, 6 minutes and 30 seconds between Unconventional Warfare and Trigger Happy. Trigger Happy.
Is that Stan with the puck?
That is Stan, and he throws it away.
Beautiful pass to the other team, I gotta tell you.
Here comes number 17. He's wheeling, he's dealing, and he's trying to throw dice under the bridge, but he throws that puck just wide of the net. And they center it out to nobody, and that will clear the zone. Why play defense when the other team will do it for you?
Don't have to.
Don't have to play defense.
See, Landon acts like he's not an AHL star.
Landon is the man. Nobody's better, nobody's bigger, nobody's stronger.
Or handsome.
I would agree with that. We all saw him earlier in the stream. He's a beautiful guy. In the meantime, 5 minutes, 30 seconds, and there's some physicality. That's what we like to see out there. No call. Oh, look at the elbow.
Oh, we got an arm up.
And now the refs are calling a penalty. I don't know.
Violence in the third period.
Third period violence. John Farr out in front. They fire. Had it 77. Put that home. Oh, my. The game is getting feisty. And the refs are got to make a call there. I know our replay team is drinking in the corner, so we won't be able to see a replay.
Actually, they were eating fries.
They were eating fries and drinking. Looks like our broadcast is maybe not broadcasted. In the meantime,
somebody may want to tell Nate.
There's a penalty on number 64.
Hey, can you run and get on that camera? This one's dead.
They're calling 2 minutes. And we're Tyler, thank you for the time on the broadcast here.
Any time to get to spend with you, Murphy, is a time I enjoy. But I'm called to other duties by Nate.
Well, you are a gentleman and a scholar. And today, quite the drinker. And here we are back here, and it's looks like the man of the hour. They're jumping in, the A-team.
Yeah, give us 1 second. We're going to do the... We're going to do the... Give me like 2 seconds.
Savannah, come on up here. Yeah.
Wait, what are we doing?
So he's just going to kind of introduce you to the fans up there, who you are, and
Are you getting video from the camera? Are you getting video from the camera? No video?
Scored a goal scored by number 2, Nathan Midland. 4 teams are happy. 1 teams are at full strength.
Closer. Oh, beautiful. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am joined with a very special guest that dropped in today. It is Savannah Prefontaine.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello. She is one of the organizers, one of the people involved with the University of Alabama women's hockey team.
Yep, I am the general manager for the women's hockey team, and it's been the best experience of my college career so far, so really excited to be a part of it.
Excellent. So she stopped us in the stands and she just wanted to give a quick word, just kind of like a shout out for her program. I know that hockey has been growing more and more in the South, and especially like the Southeast.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be a great opportunity for you to just say some good things about your program and the stuff that you guys have been doing.
Yeah, for sure. So the women's team actually started after we started the organization Grow the Game. So we're trying to grow the game of hockey in Tuscaloosa, and we thought women's hockey would be the best way to bring the sport here, just because the startup of the PWHL. And so we got a group together and ended up finding 40 girls that were interested in the program. So we are actually currently first in the conference for College Hockey South. So we're making our name known and setting the standard.
Set the standard. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for coming up here and saying hi. Nice to meet you, Savannah.
You as well. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. You heard it here first, folks. We're in Alabama.
I do want to know
and we have another special guest. It is Mr. Eli. Here's your headset, good sir.
And start calling the game.
All right, let's go do a little play-by-play. What do you see happening over here?
The
Number 17 coming down the ice with the puck. It's unconventional warfare with a shot on goal. Oh, another shot. It's a score! Unconventional warfare with going up. Oh my goodness, Eli, what are your thoughts?
Yeah. They scored with like 0 seconds left.
With 0 seconds left, they got one going. Oh, we've got a brawl. What's going on?
Wait, what?
It's a fight. Oh, no, they're going crazy. A mayhem. Oh, no, Eli. Oh, my eyes. No, looks like it was a play fight, and they're getting back up. Show of good sportsmanship. Don't you love to see that, Eli?
Yes.
Hey, that's Mike from Columbia.
That's Mike from Columbia throwing down unconventional warfare versus Trigger Happy as this game has come to a final conclusion. My co-host for tonight, Mr. Eli. Any thoughts on the game?
It was a good game. Trigger Happy just fought really good, and unconventional warfare did too, and yeah. So, yeah.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Eli. A beautiful game, fought for an absolutely amazing cause. Big thank you to all of our sponsors out here today. Thank you for everyone that put this together. I know a lot of the players, and at the end of the day, we're doing it for a wonderful cause for the veterans. Click that link in the bio. Please go and support this cause, something that is needed more and more. And as this organization grows, I hope that we can do this every year. One of the things that I've been speaking with some of the higher ups about is that they're going to try and make this an annual thing. So Eli, I hope to see you back next year, ripe and ready to go.
Yeah.
For another beautiful game of hockey here in Huntsville, Alabama. Mm-hmm. Eli, any parting words for the fans?
Yeah, my grandpa Steve is going to be doing it this next year. He'll be playing, so yeah.
We're going to look forward to seeing Steve out there on the ice. Look into the camera, point your finger, say, keep your sticks on the ice.
Keep your sticks on the ice.
And say, good night from Bandits Broadcast.
Good night from Bandits Broadcast.
Give it a salute. Give it a peace sign. Give it another salute. Excellent. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks. You're welcome.
Beautiful broadcast. Beautiful broadcast. Go step down. Need a hand. Boom.